So you want to be a game master. Learn balance. Look, I'm going to read this thing so I get it right because I wrote this down. And yes, I do take notes when I can, right? Understand that you want to challenge the player characters, not roll over them. Find that balance. A lot of new game masters get this misguided idea that their job is to basically murderize the player characters. Yes, you were supposed to give them a challenge, preferably one where death is possible based on the outcome of their actions or inactions therein. But as a game master, our goal is not to kill the player characters off. I've seen that happen more times than I want to count. The GM gets frustrated or tired or pissed off at the player or a player and just justifies somehow of just waxing the whole group. That's not good. That's not fair. That's not fun. That will lead to you having fewer people at your table. Just saying. If you're going to play as a game master, you need to learn balance. You want to give them a challenge that's not going to overwhelm them on a regular basis. I'm not saying you can't put some pretty nasty stuff out there. Like I said before, and I'll keep saying it again for many decades in the future, assuming, I still have health care and, and I'm not dead in the street because of a lot of people wanting to take a lot of my, the things that I and a lot of others that are poor need to have to survive. But hey, that's okay, right? I'm still having a little bit of issues with the other stuff today, and I apologize for that. But what I'm saying here is we don't want to set out to make a negative experience at our table because we're overpowering the PCs, that we're getting our kicks out of finding the next nastiest thing that will just eat them up and spit their bones out. But always a but with me, isn't there? There's always a caveat. There are points and times when it's appropriate or desired to put such a powerful force in front of the PCs to make them think long and hard about engaging that force. Because in reality, for that encounter, not engaging is the wise choice. So if you find yourself looking out into a forest glade and there is a big honking green dragon curled up, finishing off its latest meal, and you're second, third level, you might want to sneak away. Just saying, you might not want to go in there and mess with the eating dragon. He might see you as dessert. And he's going to eat you because he's far more better capable of dealing with you than you are them. It's no different than when you have this encounter where the party's at the edge of this whatever, and they look down in the valleys, and marching army, hundreds and hundreds of frickin' orcs and goblins and some giants and whatever, are moving through the valley, heading towards what you think is they're heading for the keep on the Borderlands. What will you do? Well, attacking them is stupid. Hello? They literally outnumber you 20 to 1 or 100 to 1. And unless you are epic level, just saying, not a good thing. Think twice about that, right? Just think twice about it. Our job is to create as solid and as a continuance at the table as possible. And it's not our job to make our players' lives literally hell. If that's what you're going to do as a game master, I can tell you right now, you won't be a game master for long because you won't get anybody to play, or you'll have nothing but derision and arguments at your table. If that's what you want, good for you, right? I think it's a fool's errand. But once again, what the hell do I know? I'm just a moron.